Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Wilson with Modified Independence, and I have the pleasure of being here at Market Street Memory Facility,
Memory care?
Memory Care in Palm Coast with Christine McGrath. We've been trying for several months to get this together, and we finally made it happen. So thank
Thank
you for
you.
having me.
Thank you. Good
This
morning.
is such a beautiful, beautiful place. It really is. And we're not in the big room with the tree, but we are in the meeting room, hence the tissues and
Yes,
everything, right?
yes, yes.
Not always the happiest things happen in this
Yeah.
place, right? You don't have to get rid of those. That's a real thing, right?
Well, you're right. I brought
They're
them closer
there.
just in case we need them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 7 minutes for seniors. This is an opportunity to show you off to people that we might recommend you to. It's an emotional thing. So I want people to trust, the face of the building when I recommend them
Thank
to come to
you.
a place like
Thank
this. So
you.
showing them who you are and what this place is all about is really important. So uh, we will talk about Market Street, okay? But I want to know who you are.
Okay. So thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And wow, I've been in Florida for 30 years. I've been here only in Palm Coast, as I call it, the Northern Frontier, for 8. And I live here in town, and I've been here since dirt and a shovel as the building was being constructed, as the first employee ever hired. And I'm just so honored to be here. This is such a special place. And those that really recognize that, it means so much to me that they're aware of how special this place is, especially like you helping our seniors and the servant leadership that we provide and the territory that you travel in,
Yeah.
because it's really, you're not just located in one area and
Yeah.
stationed and posted in one area. You get to see a lot
Yeah.
of exposure.
So you were telling me you have
I
kids?
do. I have a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old, so I have my hands full.
Oh,
And
geez.
yeah,
Oh,
so after this, hopefully when I end my day, as I was sharing, it is Friday, and
yeah.
I'm going to do a last hurrah for them this weekend. And we're going to be in Ormond Beach in a condo with their friends, and I'm just going to let them hang. And then school, here we are, starts next week. So yeah, I have my hands full.
Wow. We have a 24-year-old. I think I have PTSD from like 13 and 14.
Oh
Just
yeah.
one. I can't imagine two
Yes.
simultaneously.
Yes.
Boy,
Yes.
girl, girl.
My son,
Yeah.
14, and my daughter's 13, and I'm reading a book, How to Hug a Porcupine, because they're going through their hormonal episodes, right? Talk
Yeah.
about emotional currency, right? At the home setting, and then even here in this setting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
And then you were mentioning your parents. Are they still with us
So
or?
they're in New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey and was happily able to escape and go to college in South Florida, where I stayed for 22 years after college down there. And
What'd you go to school for?
I went to school for hospitality business administration. So here we are in the senior living industry, and
Mm-hmm.
this is hospitality.
Yeah.
This is customer service.
Mm-hmm.
This is providing a service line offering for our seniors
Yeah.
and healthcare
Right. And their
and memory
families.
care.
And
Yeah.
their
And
families.
their families. Their
Right.
families are meriting the confidence in all of us
Yeah.
to place their loved one in the hands of those that they feel have merited the ability to say, okay, we want you. We
Yeah.
choose you, and do our thing that we know what to do with our industry.
I heard somebody say one time, with an assisted living facility, you admit or you have one body as a resident, but you really take care of the entire
Oh,
family. You're taking care of 40 or 50 people because those are the people that don't have to worry about that
mhm.
person anymore, trying to age unsuccessfully in their home or be, in your case, a silver alert, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, the wanderers, or like we heard what we heard last week, or just recently in a speaking engagement with the sheriff. It's we have to be there. And if we're lucky, we'll be old one day, and that's the biggest thing karmically
mm-hmm,
for those that can afford us as a privilege, right?
mm-hmm,
Because we're private duty, private pay rather, uh, or those that can't. We're supposed to be helping them. We're supposed to be
absolutely.
resourceful and guiding them and sending them in the right direction with those individuals. So we all need to help them. We do. We do.
So you started down that road. So a little bit about Market Street. You were saying like you were the first employee. It's been here for how long?
So July 30th of last month, 6 years we opened our doors to families.
Okay.
So in January will be 7 years for me here.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have wonderful, wonderful team. We're only as good as our team, as I was just mentioning with a couple attendees concluding our meeting here
Hmm.
earlier. And we're only as good as our team, period. That applies anywhere, right? Going to
Right.
grab a slice of pizza, going to grab
Yeah.
coffee. And we see that it's customer service.
I
So,
had to pull her away. She was actually in cleaning all of the tables, all of the chairs after all 40 of us who were here to network were in there. That way her residents don't get sick. And I said, usually there's a lady pushing a cart around who's going to be in there doing that. And leadership, I think, starts at the top.
yeah,
And
thank you.
seeing you in there doing that, doing the thing that somebody else, like that's leadership.
Thank
That's
you.
being willing to do what it takes. How many employees do you have?
50 something. We have about
Okay.
maybe 55, 58.
Okay.
Because when we do staff meetings and the rotational shifts, we
Hmm.
provide food and make sure everyone's up to date on what's going on here. And so we do. We've a great team. Of course, we're not perfect, but those that are here because they're here for the heart, they have the
Yeah.
reason to be here, and that's huge, right?
Yeah. And how many residents do you have?
So we have 64 apartments,
Okay.
and as of right now, I have 57 residents.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are they, so they're one per room?
There's one per room, but some of them are married or they've been together for a long time and they don't want to separate, so they can have a second occupant. The first occupant has to have a diagnosis to be here with us, Market Street Memory Care.
Oh,
And if they
okay.
don't want to separate after 50, 60 years, they're so welcome to stay with us as a second occupant
I like that.
and be with us.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Family support is so amazing. It's so adjunctive
Hmm.
for that beautiful care that we provide. And then that love that they're providing is just amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I think we're probably getting pretty close on the timer, so I think we're going to cut it off right here.
Okay.
I think my internal. How did I do?
You did great. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. There you go. There's a reason we call it 7 minutes for
right.
seniors. I got that internal timer. So we're going to be back tomorrow. This is our first segment of 7 minutes for seniors. Do me a favor and tell everybody how they can get a hold of you: website, email, contact, social media, whatever.
Awesome. So you could always Google us, Market Street Memory Care, and read our reviews. You can call the front desk and you can call 386-261-1340, or you can directly call my cell phone, 386-276-1014, and just ask for Christine. They all know me here.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and we will see you again tomorrow right back here.
Thank you.